job's a joke you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
Hello, and welcome to Fred Talks Football. We're here with Fred Strickland. In 1988, Fred Strickland was a second-round draft pick out of Purdue University of West Lafayette, Indiana. He started his career as a linebacker for the Los Angeles Rams, then continued in his NFL, being drafted for 4 more teams: Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys, and Washington Redskins. As a Dallas Cowboy, Fred Strickland had 20 tackles in one game against the Giants. In 1993, Fred was a member of the Vikings, who were the number 1 defense in the NFL. His overall stats: tackles 711, sacks 8.5, fumble recoveries 11, interceptions 4. Now let's hear from him. Hi, I'm here with Fred Strickland. What was your most exciting moment of your NFL football career?
Well, I've had a few. I played in, I'd say, 3 NFC championship games, getting close to playing in the Super Bowl, but I think one of my biggest highlights is I actually was able to sack a Hall of Fame quarterback, Joe Montana, and actually have a front and backside picture of it from showing me standing over a Hall of Famer that's, legendary in the league.
That's pretty dope. So what was your hardest challenge in your NFL career?
I think the hardest thing that I had to adjust to is everybody's huge, but the hardest part is everybody's fast. You think coming out of college and coming out of high school that, okay, linemen aren't as fast as you just because they're big. In the NFL, a lineman could be as fast as you and sometimes even faster than you are, and they could be 10 times as big as you are. So that's one of the biggest adjustments I had to deal with. And the other adjustment was, it's a business, and most people don't see that side of the game because they watch it on Sundays all the time, and it's like, okay, it's just a game. But the side that's the hardest to deal with is when the business decisions become final, and you see how coaches are going to treat you because, your contract's ending, or we think you should play for another team, or we don't think you're worth what you're worth anymore. So that's a big adjustment to have to deal with, and actually have to accept it and say, yes, this is a business. It's more than just a game.
So give us your analysis on the following playoff games this weekend. First, starting with the Falcons versus Eagles.
Well, honestly, I think the Falcons have a good chance of beating the Eagles because they lost their starting quarterback. Carson Wentz was a huge key to the Philadelphia Eagles offense being so productive and putting points on the board. I'm not sure if they're playing in Philadelphia or in Atlanta, but if they're in Atlanta definitely has the advantage with the way that Atlanta's defense is playing right now, and not having Carson Wentz in the game is going to be a big, big plus for Atlanta to be able to pull the game out.
So what do you feel about the Titans versus Patriots game this weekend?
Well, I was actually shocked that Tennessee beat Kansas City. That was...
I think we all were, but continue.
Yeah, that came out of the blue. But New England, there's a lot of drama going on with New England up in Foxborough right now. But Bill Belichick has that team on a rope where they are trained to take advantage of any adversity and just go in and go out and play. So they'll be ready, though. They're not going to overlook Tennessee. They saw what happened with Kansas City. And Belichick has his team always ready to play in any playoff game, along with Brady being the quarterback that he is up there. I don't see that being any sort of a disappointment at all.
So, how do you feel about the Jaguars versus Steelers?
That one could be an interesting game because even though everybody expected Jacksonville to beat the Bills because their offensive running game was so good, it's weird to see what's going to happen with the Steelers because Antonio Brown, their top receiver, was hurt. He finished the season not playing the last game. But from what my understanding is he's running routes. He's back. They said he's going to be ready to play. So I think Jacksonville is going to be going home early also, especially with Big Ben and the 3Bs in Pittsburgh. I think they'll be able to pull it out, as long as they don't take them lightly.
So for the last one, how do you feel about the Saints versus Vikings, being that was one of your teams?
Besides just one of my teams, one of my alumni players also. That one's going to be kind of hard, difficult, because I like the way that Drew Brees and the Saints are playing. They got a good offense. They're playing a balanced offense, but I'd like to see Minnesota play well. But that's a 50-50 one for me. I'm not sure who can pull that. I think it's going to be a good game, honestly, because Minnesota they are definitely Super Bowl contenders, but New Orleans has the advantage of a veteran team that is been together for a few years now, and their coach is seasoned, so they know what the playoffs is like. So I think they got the upper hand also in that game.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Fred, aka Father.
Thank you for having me, Lexi.
No problem. You'll be back.
Oh, I hope to be. Thank you.
With Fred Talks.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope to be back soon.
You will.
I'm here with Chris Dillon, Sonny Pasquale. Chris, who killed JFK?
William Harvey and the CIA.
Alrighty. Sonny, who killed JFK?
Eric Lyncher.
Eric Lyncher.
Yeah, Magneto, X-Men Days of Future Past. I think it came out in 2015. He killed the bullet.
We're here with Mr. Didymo, who crushes my hopes and dreams of conspiracy theories. Mr. Didymo, who killed JFK?
I think it was the Martians, actually.
We're here with Bianca DiPasquale. Bianca, who killed JFK?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Mr. Carroll, who killed JFK?
Whoever the government said. I really can't get caught up in that kind of stuff.
I'm here with Eddie Riker. Eddie, who killed JFK?
Natalie Batista.
It's my cousin, Natalie Batista. Eddie Riker said that you killed JFK.
Okay.
Who killed JFK?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Did he really?
Yes.
How?
With the magic bullet.
How could he have a magic bullet?
I don't know, did the curve.
Magic's not real.
It did the curve thing?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
He assassinated.
No.
In the back of the head.
No.
The gun.
No.
Then what happened?
From the front.
It wasn't.
From the front.
Wrong.
Front.
Back.
Magic bullet blender. The magic bullet, but JFK was killed by a magic bullet blender. We're going on an adventure. We're here with Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, who killed President Kennedy?
Wait, he's dead?
Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera. We're here with Jess DePaula for the third time because I keep messing up with the microphone. Jess DePaula, who killed President Kennedy?
The Umbrella Man.
Who was the Umbrella Man?
He was a guy with an umbrella, and he used it, and it had like a bullet in it, and he shot him. Yeah, just like that. Made that noise. Yeah, exactly. You do it better than I do. Yeah, exactly.
Who killed JFK? Too slow. Melissa O'Neill. Who killed John F. Kennedy?
I don't know.
Did Hitler really kill himself?
No.
Explain.
He's in Argentina right now.
What about you?
Wait, who's Hitler?
Who's Hitler?
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler.
Oh my god.
World War II. Germany. Was the moon landing real?
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know where he's from.
And what about the moon landing? Was that faked?
I don't think so either. I think that was actually legit.
Why?
Just because.
I see. Alex Grande, Is the moon landing real?
Yes.
That was not what I expected. That's,
You want me to say no?
I don't know. Let's just go. We're here with Larry. Larry, was the moon landing faked?
Mm-hmm.
Was the moon landing faked?
No, that was real.
What makes it real?
Cause was it Neil Armstrong? Something? Someone like that walked on the moon, right?
And was the moon landing faked?
Yeah.
Explain.
It happened in like some big base, you know? You can't get to the moon. That's not on Earth.
Right, what about the moon landing? Was that faked?
I don't think we could have faked that one. That one I do believe.
Wow. Yeah. Is Avril Lavigne really Avril Lavigne, or was she replaced by a body double?
She's really, what's her name?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne, yeah. That's her. She's not a fake person.
What happened to Avril Lavigne?
Who?
Avril Lavigne.
I don't know who that is.
What happened to Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne.
She related to Carla?
Avril Lavigne. Was Avril Lavigne replaced by a body double?
I think so.
We have our answers. We're here with Sydney D'Souza. Sydney D'Souza, what happened to Avril Lavigne?
I have no idea.
Was she replaced by a body double?
Yeah, I watched a conspiracy video about this actually.
Has Avril Lavigne been replaced by a body double?
Could be.
Interesting. Very.
Holy guac. Is an animal in trouble? Well,